I recently just got back from a trip where I got to spend some time with a whole bunch of mortgage lenders from Canada. And one of those lenders was Radius Financial. I spent some time talking to the VP of Radius Financial, and I got a whole bunch of information. Now, I've been dealing with them on and off for years, and I really didn't fully understand their suite of products. And now I really understand it. I plan on doing a ton of business with Radius Financial over the next year because they are super easy to deal with. But I know a lot of you are going to go, who the heck is Radius Financial? Like, why should I deal with this company? Why don't I deal with my own bank? What's the reason to deal with Radius Financial? Well, I'm going to answer those questions for you in this video. First and foremost, you're probably going to want to know who Radius Financial is. So Radius Financial is a company that's been around since 2001 when it was founded, and they funded over $7 billion worth of mortgages in Canada. So not a small number. And they really niche down in a couple of areas, including new to Canada and self-employed people. Their rates are phenomenal. So right now, Radius has promotions going on that are lower than any other mortgage lender out there. And it's often like that. But a lot of people choose to steer away from Radius Financial because they don't know who they are. Well, they are a mortgage-only lender in Canada, and they have deep pockets. And they've earned huge recognition through CMP, the Canadian Mortgage Professionals magazine, where they've won over 9 gold medals in the last 10 years for their mortgage service and suite of products. What makes Radius stand out? First is they're easy to get approved through. A lot of lenders out there have really tightened up their rules. And one of the things that I've really noticed with Radius Financial is they want to make deals work. They want to get you approved. They want more customers, and they want to add to their $7 billion in mortgage assets. Of course, they're super competitive. Like I said before, the rates with Radius Financial are better than most banks at any given time during the year. And you can invest in Radius Financial through their Mo Returns program that's using blockchain technology. And apparently, from what I've heard, it helps people gain 12 to 18% per year in returns. And Radius Financial has mortgage broker partnerships. This is absolutely huge. So Radius deals with most Canadian brokerages, and they offer their entire suite of products, unlike most banks. So let's talk about their suite of products. Well, first of all, they've got all of the mortgage types that you and I know best. They've got first mortgages with 5% down. They've got second mortgages. They've got variable rate mortgages, 25-year amortization, 30-year amortization, all the products that the other banks have and more. For first-time homebuyers, they allow a first-time homebuyer to secure a home with 5% down, and they're great for new construction and existing homes. Radius also offers the New to Canada program, investment property program, where you have to put 20% down for an investment property, so they do rentals, unlike a lot of financial institutions. They offer flexible refinancing solutions and alternative lending solutions. So if you can't get approved on their A side, Radius does have alternative lending solutions when you put 20% down to help you get approved if you cannot get approved through a regular standard bank. So where do they operate? Radius Financial operates across Canada. They're a Canadian-only company. So if you're from the US or from any other country or state, it's not for you. Radius Financial is for Canadians only. They're an online-only bank, so they have an online platform and an online system, so you can get up-to-date information on all of your accounts with Radius Financial. So I looked up Radius Financial and their reviews, and they've got a lot of mixed reviews. First, I'm going to start off with some of the positive reviews. I'm just going to look off screen for a second so I can read a few of them to you. Great mortgage rates and smooth approval process. The team was highly professional and responsive. Second, Radius Financial offered me a mortgage when traditional banks wouldn't. That, in my experience, I have a lot of clients that have experienced that. One of the best lenders in Canada for fast underwriting and approval. So I've experienced all of these things, and you dealing with a mortgage broker instead of going to Radius Financial directly is going to make a world of a difference. So my customers, they come to me. If you need a mortgage, you come to me directly, and then I place you to whatever bank will fit what your needs are and whoever is going to give you the lowest rate. So that's what I do in the background for you. With Radius Financial, I would shop them and make sure that their rates are the best of the best for you, and make sure that their product that they're offering is exactly what you need. So when we talk about fast underwriting, if you have a short condition day, let's say your condition day is 3 days or 4 days, then Radius Financial is definitely a lender that you can deal with. Most banks can't get a deal done that fast. So in markets like, Vancouver market, Toronto market, Edmonton, Calgary, those markets where the real estate is just moving really fast, you need a company like Radius Financial on your side so that you can meet your condition days. Now let's talk other the cons. Let's talk the cons, the negative reviews. So I'm going to read a couple of those. Fluctuating variable rates. So every company has fluctuating variable rates. It makes no difference who you deal with. The variable rate's going to fluctuate, and Radius Financial is no exception. Change in mortgage term despite no policy changes from the Bank of Canada. If you're on a variable rate, they can change your mortgage term. Delays in customer service response. So I saw a few of those reviews on the Radius Financial website. So it's something that you need to keep in mind if you plan on dealing with Radius Financial. But I checked the reviews of all of the banks, and all of them say very similar things: delay in customer service. If the bank is busy, there will be a delay in customer service. I recommend emailing whoever you're dealing with, or speaking directly to your broker. I mean, if you need anything, you contact me directly. If you're a Radius client and you need information, you can also feel free to contact me, and I can try to get that information to you sooner. But overall, Radius Financial, they keep a really, really good reputation online. There wasn't a lot of negative reviews, and you can check them out yourself on Google. So let's talk some pros and cons. First of all, they're an award-winning lender. They've got 9 gold medals with CMP, Canadian Mortgage Professional Magazine. So they're doing something right. They have tailored mortgage solutions for new immigrants, which is fantastic. I know it's hard to get a mortgage when you're a new immigrant, and Radius Financial is one of the companies that will work with you in trying to find credit in your home country. They deal with tons of first-time home buyers, investors. I mean, this is something that they specialize in. Not every bank wants to deal with these people. Not everybody wants to deal with the investor with 20 rental properties, because there's huge risk to it. Radius Financial is one of the companies that will take some of that risk off your lap and will try to deal with you and work through it. And they are very flexible on the approval process. So, one of the things that often comes up in my position is making sure that I can align somebody with the correct bank and we can meet the bank's policies. Well, if you don't meet Radius Financial's policies directly, then they'll try to make it work. So if you have a piece of paperwork that's not exactly what they're looking for, they're going to dig a little bit deeper and try to make the deal work. So cons, well, there are some reports of customer service delays. That's for sure. I mean, that's one of the things that was on the reviews. So is Radius Financial right for you? You're going to have to answer that question, and you definitely should call me and talk to me to find out if Radius Financial is good for you. I've done a ton of research into this company. I've dealt with them for many, many years, and we can kind of go through the pros and cons of what you're looking for. So let's say you are an older person that likes to walk into your bank and say, how much do I owe on your mortgage? Radius Financial may not be for you in that case. If you're not technologically savvy, you can't get online, you can't get on your computer and type in a username and password, you prefer an in-person type of thing, then Radius Financial is not for you. But if that's an easy thing for you to do, and you can deal with typing in the username and password to get the information that you need, then Radius Financial could be a good bank. If you're looking for the lowest rate, then Radius Financial might be good for you. But if you're looking for somewhere to do your banking and your mortgage, Radius Financial may not be the right bank for you. I mean, they are not opening up checking accounts and savings accounts and RRSPs and TFSAs. You're not going to get any of that stuff from Radius Financial. They are a mortgage-only lender. This company's literally gone from zero to $35 billion in revenue in a very short period of time. They were even in Profit Magazine. So I'm just going to pop onto the website and read some things to you. Our mission is to democratize ownership and investment in real estate assets. We believe home ownership should be right be a right, not a privilege. We help people achieve independence by making it easier to invest, borrow, own, manage real estate. And we believe the future of DeFi is transparent, fluid, has more options, not fewer. So reducing barriers to home ownership and safe investments to make future better for everyone. So essentially, they're using blockchain technology to fund some of these mortgages and giving you a real asset when you're investing in mortgages and in crypto. If you have any questions about Radius Financial, if your broker is recommending Radius Financial, you call me with any questions you have. No problem. I'll give you straight answers every single time. It's Sean Rampersaud. I'll talk to you soon.